Hello everyone and welcome back to the Football Manager 2016 Valencia save. And it is February 9th, as you can see, so we've got a transfer window that just went and happened. So let's take a look at some transfers. Transfer history. We have made, let's see. We've made 1, 2, 3, 4 signings in this January transfer window. And the first and most expensive signing of the entire season, Javier Pastor. And he's fantastic, honestly. 18 technique, 18 first touch, 16 agility, 18 flair, 16 vision, 16 passing. And we've been playing him here, and I don't know why he's so unnatural. I think he only has like 2-star ability there, but his stats are absolutely phenomenal for it. His worst stat is teamwork, and that's still great. Very good stat. He actually played here one game too, as a winger, and he has good stats for a winger too, actually. So I'm pretty pleased with him. He has 2 goals and 4 appearances for us, and a 7.43 average rating on the season. So not bad. And then the next signing, Luciano Vieto. 4 goals and 6 starts. So you'll see why this signing had to happen. But he's got pretty good stats. He's quick. Dribbling, finishing, and first touch are all very good, actually. So he could be a pretty good player. Very good rating. And yeah. And then the next signing, Sami Khedira. I signed him as a defensive mid that we were really lacking in the team. As you'll see soon, I did change up the tactic a little bit. He's actually scored 2 goals for us in 6 starts, so pretty happy. One of them was actually really nice. And then the next signing and the last signing, I decided to go with a transfer listed Bayern winger, and it's never gone bad for me before, so why would it now? Gökhan Torre, 16 crossing, 18 dribbling, 15 first touch, 13 passing, 17 technique, super quick. I don't know how he's only 3 stars, honestly, but looks good. He's only made 1 start for us, and he was alright. I think he almost had a good assist, but hit the post. And those are all the signings and transfers. Paco Alcacer's release clause was triggered. I even had a new release. I had him signed up on a new contract, and I really pushed it as far as I could. I really tried to get him to sign a very high release clause, and the highest he would go and sign a new contract with was £57 million, which was better than his previous one, which was like 42 or 44. And he had way too good of a season with us for so far. I think he had 11 goals for him to not be triggered. They didn't even come in and ask me. Like, they didn't say, like, how about 35 or something. They didn't try and bid. They just straight up smashed through the fee with the release clause. And that's how we lost him. And then I did sell on Rodrigo to Mines. Just wasn't getting in the team very much. Not very useful at right wing or striker. He's not particularly good at either of them. He has alright stats, but I feel like he didn't contribute much. So, £7 million is not a bad fee. Then I also sold Adrian Santos because he didn't play very much for me, honestly. Let's see. Yeah, he had 5 starts. And I think those are all just because I think Abdenor came down with an injury. And those were rotation, but then as you can see, there's some players out on loan here. Katabia went to Leverkusen on a loan with a fee. Rodrigo de Paul went on loan to Monaco. And that's really the only person of note. And also, as you'll see here, Douglas Costa, he actually has a pretty big achievement. Where can I find this? He won the World Player of the Year and the World Golden Ball. So he's won the Ballon d'Or. He's broken the streak of Messi and Ronaldo winning it back and forth. So hats off to you, Douglas Costa. 7.74 average rating, 18 goals and 19 assists in 34 appearances. He really did deserve it. He played fantastic. I couldn't ask for more of him, honestly. And yeah, he's a fantastic player. I don't want to let him go. I don't know what his release fee is on his contract. 60 million pounds, and that could be triggered by a huge club, so maybe I should try and get him on a new contract soon. But the game we have today is, oh gosh, story is not registered, but the game we have today is the first knockout round in the Champions League or Europa League, and that is against Club Brugge. We got a pretty easy draw, honestly. And let's see, Gaia's coming in, Mustafi, and it looks like that's it for now. Oliveira will stay in, Cancelo will stay in, and Matthew Ryan stays in. Smith, that team, Santamina, he's played actually quite a bit. There you go. Can't believe I've actually never had Yoel even on the bench. I don't know. Alright. I'll show you the new tactic when we get in game, because I kind of forgot to show you that. But let's see it. The new tactic. It's a 4-1-2-3 4-1-2-3 DM wide. We've got Matthew Ryan, just standard. It's my standard defensive line. I usually don't change it up too much, except in the next Pep save. I have complete wingbacks on attack, and I actually liked how they've been working, but I don't see too much wrong with this tactic. I'm liking it so far. Sami Khedira is a defensive midfielder, is a deep-lying playmaker. Goretzka also plays there too, but Goretzka actually just came out with like a 5-week injury, so that's good. And then a deep-lying playmaker on support, an advanced playmaker on support, 2 wingers on support, and a complete forward. We're on attacking. The instructions look like exploiting both flanks, keeping a normal tempo, playing wide, closing down more direct passing, and looking for overlap and running at the defense. So that's the new tactic. We actually did beat Real Madrid with the new tactic, so can't be too bad. Witzel, Butele with a good save. I think that's Butele. I have no idea, actually. But Douglas Costa crosses. Hernandez, how close. 10 minutes in, we've almost scored. And this is exactly what I'm expecting of them, honestly. I don't expect this to be a close series. I really want to just brush aside Club Brugge. They aren't quite as good as us. Oh, Hernandez crosses. Paulo Oliveira scores. Oh, he fouled. Indirect free kick given. So, maybe it was a handball or something. I don't know. I think I saw a handball down there. So, it probably was. Oliveira, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about him, honestly. He's played alright. But I don't know. I think we paid close to £10 million for him, and I don't know if he's been worth it, but I can't complain because he hasn't been bad. Witzel, Douglas Costa, crosses, Santamina hits the post. From the highlights, it looks like we've really been dominating this game. Gaia up to Douglas Costa, Sabota, Machach, Gaia, back to Matthew Ryan. Gets it out of danger. Matthew Ryan dribbling up with it. Douglas Costa with a great first touch. Crosses, Santamina scores. 1-0 Valencia. 5th goal of the season for Santamina. I'm glad I've gotten to play him a little bit more this season. Still not that much. You could argue maybe I should loan him out, but I feel like other teams might play him as a winger, and even though you can specify it, I've been getting a lot of problems on the new update with teams just not sticking to their loan agreement. Like Danilo, he's currently on loan at AC Milan, and I'm constantly just getting messages like they're not playing him as a defensive midfielder, and I specifically listed that, and I have to keep telling him, and he just keeps telling me, all right, I'll play him. And I don't know if that's a problem with maybe that they're telling me wrong, and they actually are playing him as a defensive midfielder, or the game's just having the manager completely ignore it. But I'm not going to terminate the loan because I can't register him in the squad because of the non-European Union technicality. Hernandez out wide to Douglas Costa, Saran, Riveras, and 50 minutes here gone. We're up 1-0. I really want to build on this lead, honestly. Khedira yellow carded. I can't tell you how often, though, I find myself looking at the transfer list because it's done so much good for me in this save. Because that's the only reason how I found Douglas Costa. I was just browsing on the transfer list looking for someone maybe I could find a little cheaper and see if there were positions that I really could use. And I found Douglas Costa. I think he was like 13.5 or 16.5 million pounds. I decided to snatch him up. And look, he's the best player in the world, apparently. Witsel, Hernandez, out wide to Cancelo. Crosses, Ben Arfa, goal. 8th goal of the season. Ben Arfa's been an outstanding player, honestly, ever since I signed him. Great especially because he was a free transfer, too. He was actually, I got him on an agent offer. He came in my inbox, and his agent said his contract's expiring, so if you were interested in him, you could easily get him. And I scouted him out, and he definitely looked like he could fit the Valencia team nicely. We don't need Douglas Costa anymore, really, so I'm going to bring on Gökhan Torre. I don't think he's particularly great at left side, but I don't want to risk Costa. I want to play Costa in the next league game, and that's 2 days away, so. Witsel might come off. Yeah, Witsel I'll bring off for Gomez, and Cancelo will come off for Berrigan. Final changes right before the 80th minute. And still got the 2 goal scorers on. Whole team looks like they've been playing pretty well. Gaia's been playing well, 8.2. Rivieras doesn't look like it's going to come to anything. And that's full time, 2-0. I'm pretty happy with that because we were a little unlucky, I feel. Yeah, the whole team is delighted with the result. Some of the other results in the Europa League: Anderlecht beat Liverpool 2-0. Draws with Besiktas and Kiev. Milan go through 4-0. Leverkusen, well, they don't go through, but they won 4-0. Leverkusen win 3-0. Man United beat Ruben Krasnodar 2-0. And Borussia Mönchengladbach win 2-0. All right. And also, right before this episode ends off, I want to show you guys some of the recent results we've had. I think the last game you saw was, I have no idea, actually. Maybe it was the Champions Group? Yeah, probably, honestly. So, I could be missing out on something, but we've had a loss in the league, and that was our last loss in the league, actually. No, wait, Sevilla was, but we haven't lost in the league in quite some time, and that was an extremely unlucky game. And then 3-0, 1-0, and I think we signed Vieto around here. Pastor scored both of those games. Khedira, Costa, yeah, we signed Vieto around there, so he's been pretty good. Anyway, guys, if you liked the video, leave a thumbs up and tell me you want more, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.